We rely on robots for everything from assembly line work to vacuuming our homes. So it makes sense for robotics to expand into healthcare.
We wanted to know more, so we talked with Hawaii's first orthopedic surgeon who's trained in robotic joint replacement surgery, better known locally as the Robot Doc.
If you are looking for a doctor to help assist you with hip or knee surgery, we know just a doctor who is qualified to help and then some. Everyone, please welcome Dr. Norio Morton to the show. Good morning, doctor. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on. I'm pretty excited to be here.
We're excited to have you on, and we're excited to learn more about your practices and all of your accomplishments, which I'm going to read to all of our viewers out there because there is a long list. Okay, so you graduated, you're actually from the Big Island, KL side, graduated from John A. Burns School of Medicine, and you studied around the world, and you just opened up your own orthopedic surgery practice at Queens Medical Center. That's so awesome. Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm pretty excited. We have the practices at Suite 808, which is an easy number to remember. I got first excited in medicine when I was a firefighter in college, where I was in Ohio. And I wanted to come back, and so I came back to Hawaii at JABSOM for medical school, and I ended up doing all of my training for orthopedics and residency and fellowship and so forth on the mainland so I could get the best that I could get. And I really wanted to come back home and take care of patients and people here in Hawaii.
That's awesome. Always, no place like home, right? Basically. Okay, so when I was looking through my emails, and I know that I was going to be interviewing you today, I saw the term, the Robot Doc. Tell me about that nickname.
Sure. One of the things that I spent a lot of time in my fellowship training that was really unique was on robotics in total hip and total knee replacements. And I think I'm the only person in Hawaii who really did a fellowship doing all that. And that's one of the tools that I bring back home to Hawaii. Robotics it brings us the ability to really precisely put in our knee replacements in a way that we haven't been able to do before. And there's a lot more information with robotics that most people haven't seen before when doing knee replacements. And so with all that information, we're able to gather it and really figure out where we want to put our implants. And by putting our implants precisely, patients should be able to get up faster, and there's less cutting that you have to do in the soft tissues. And hopefully we're having patients with longer lasting implants.
Now, if anybody needed more information about hip or knee surgery, is there a website that they could log on to learn a little bit more about you?
Sure. So I have a pretty comprehensive website. It's drmorton.com. So if you spell out Dr. D-O-C-T-O-R, drmorton.com, and you'll find me there. And I've written quite a bit about robotics and some other information that I think a lot of people will be interested in.
All right, doctor. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. Congratulations on all of your success. And anybody out there, we're going to have more information on kh12.com if you wanted to learn more about Dr. Morton. Thank you so much, doctor.
That is incredible, the robotics and how he uses that. And, the less invasive, I think people are all about better ways of improving. The fact that he could get that training and bring it here to Hawaii and do that is great. And in 808, we will know that suite easily.
Absolutely. And there's so many things that can be fine-tuned with the precision that the robotics can provide. And so I'm all for that. From a guy who's had a few too many surgeries to fix things that's wrong with me, I'm all for that, and I really appreciate him sharing the news and sharing some of the insight that he has with Mikey.